Hello everyone. Today I'm doing the final of the currently released trials with a budget team. This is going to be showing, the granddaddy trial, the Malboro, with a, 4-star and below team. With this is only going to use one trust mastery because it was kind of important for the way I'm going to be doing it. So the tank is going to be Cagnazzo because he has a pretty decent taunt that lets him with high mitigation. Mystia is going to be the magical cover tank, and she's got World Destroyer, which is going to help break on some of the turns, and she's also geared for 100% Dark Resist. That's pretty important. Roselia is going to be the healer, and she's using the only Trust Mastery. It's going to be Rikku's Pouch, because that gives me Eccentric to fill the limit gauge faster. Shantoto is going to be a chainer. Now, her damage is completely negligible. Her only purpose is to chain Tornado, and she needs at least 400 max mana to be able to double Tornado every single turn for the duration of this fight. This is going to be a really quick fight. And the second Shantoto, same thing. As long as her max mana is above 400, the rest of her gear is really not important. And then the friend is going to be an Aang with max limit burst. And you want one that's, on Ifrit with double hand, the full setup, demon killer, plant killer. You really want them going all in for killing Malboro. So if you've got a friend, or you can, ask a friend on Reddit to set it up for you, etc. to do this. So let's show you how we're going to do it. Now, for this first turn, we're going to Eccentric with Roselia. That's using that Riku's Pouch. The Shantotos are going to double Tornado Chain. And the Aang is going to Ash Shot all three of the Malboros. I'm going to go ahead and get that out of the way. Now, as you can see, because of the Eccentric buff, we filled the limit gauge, which is important. Cagnazzo is going to defensive stance for his taunt, and we will try Teliawal with Mystia for cover. Now, Mystia is going to block all the magical AoE, and she'll also take the Tentacle Lash, and then the physical hits will go to Cagnazzo, which is painful, but because he has the, the taunting mitigation, he survives. Now, for the second turn, what we're going to do is we're going to use Mystia to World Destroyer, and that's going to break the defense of the small ones. We'll let that finish because it's, laggy. Alright. Now we're going to Tornado with the Shantotos, and we're going to Limit Burst with Aang, which is going to hopefully one-shot the small ones. I mean, it definitely should. Yeah, easily. Alright, and now Roselia will go ahead and triple heal. Triple white. And top off the two tanks. So now the Great Malboro is weakened. He's vulnerable to be hurt now. So now for the third turn, we're going to again do the same thing. We're going to World Destroyer to break the small ones that just respawn. And because the big one is now weakened, this time when we do Tornado Chain and Limit Burst with Aang, it will kill the small ones, and it should hopefully knock the big one into phase 2. I think it should. With Tornado, Limit Burst. And let's go ahead and get that going. Okay, excellent. And again, we'll top off the tanks. with triple white magic. Now, because he's in phase 2, he's going to have crazy mad buff, and his damage is going to be increased, and it'll probably kill Mistia and maybe even Cagnazzo as well. But at this point, you know, they've mostly served their purpose. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Okay, so because Cagnazzo lived, he can now do an attack buff for us with the attack song because he's on Siren, and that'll buff up the damage from Aang. Let's see, we're going to Chaos Grenade with Roselia. That's going to break the defense of the small ones to make sure they die. And now we're going to dual black with Tornado. And we're going to finish out this fight on turn 4. Now with that attack buff, Aang should definitely finish off all the enemies. Yep, there it is. So that gave us the mission, no items used. We finished with a limit burst, and that's the good rewards. You know, we didn't summon Ifrit because, you know, we didn't. But that reward is kind of meh. But there's a way to do the Malboro fight in 4 turns with a pretty budget team, just using 1 Trust Mastery. Good luck to the rest of y'all.